I'm like...
Conflict. Defined as a disagreement or argument.
Just because you in Colorado, don't think it's good.
It's something that you know we've all had. Since the beginning of time, there's been conflict. Some have been over money. Some have been over territory. Some conflicts just cannot be avoided. But y'all want a resolution. My ego won't let me quit. My pride won't let me stop. Maybe it's nature. That desire to bring that inner dog out.
I finally said goose.
What's going on, world? It's your boy B on the face. 778, make some noise!
When I first saw this matchup, I wondered, why would he battle me? Trying to find an analogy. I had a fight against Sub-Zero and survived a fatality. Now, he about to cry and shit himself just like a Physicality. The boon I got's like Noob Sabat. Knock the shadow realm out of him. Because in reality, my leg's a crutch. And that kind of stuff gets redundant. A hand to help me up does not explain why you're such a muppet. No need to whine about our life because only Jesus can judge it. But Billy Boone's farm only here to keep his buzz on a budget. To mail it in be pretty selfish, but Billy's been real jealous at rappers that he face all looking lazy like Billie Eilish. And these half-ass acapellas from fellas should simply tell us that anyone you pick will be a dick to you. Glizzy relish. You can tell this is not the safest plate for you to drive through, Billy. I've got hot soup in these Hadoukens. It's a Ryu chili. That's not a knife. But if that's the type of shit you buy, you silly, they put in Crocodile Dundee versus Bayou Billy. They think it's Leave It to Beaver until I go for the clock. But if I don't reference Boondocks, Saints will probably go into shock. But y'all don't need to put a parrot on my shoulder to squawk at a pirate to see a peg leg walk all over a dock and smoke. Smack ain't blowing up your phone to blaze no Coney Capone. It seemed Billy mad he's on the classroom floor he's outgrown. When Body dropped, it was such a shock to watch the story unfold by introducing Billy Pistol starring Corey Sharon. When that dropped, bro was standing at an all-time height. But I was watching it thinking, Billy's not that white. I'm not Adam Merkin. As soon as Billy crossed my side, I'm popping cans on dock like watching Popeye fights. This guy ran up. Oh, it's unlimited. Be ready. This guy ran up on the source like a troll-ass stand. Disaster Batmaned him up. You knew it was coming. And put him in a broke-back stance. We saw you bitch up. Had you looking like a whole half trans, so it's okay I don't have feet. He clearly don't have hands. Disaster slammed his neck so hard it was felt down the street. From barbershops to Brutus Beefcake, that's one hell of a beat. I guess that day you learned your lesson flexing, messing with Pete, so that makes two of us known for being swept off of our feet. But was someone being lit that you were upbeat victim? He looked like Sonny Liston slipped and did the funky chicken. This shit is venom. Tongue in cheek with the front teeth dripping. You bet I'll fuck him up. You keep putting here in the front seat with number one. I said, who really, in this day and age, think this kid is T'Challa? It's like a 6'4" Impala. Honestly, Battleheads, he's more like Hitman Holler that's on a budget. That's 6 for $1. I know I must never go there, but for Billy I got it. You was referenced to as the shadow replaced by Simba and Nala. Hey, you not a pimp or a bottle that's out here gripping the llama. I heard you had a foot fetish, should really keep it with Saga. As far as reality checks, you fit the bill for the drama. Yeah, I'll walk with a limp after I'll put this dick on your mama. I took out Bishop. I took out Bishop and his queen. Now they pester me with this trying to roast on drumsticks. Is that the best thing you can cook? Appearing lesser than you look. Sit here lecturing your book. I'm super shredder. Smash on dock while peer pressure in the foot. Because listen, honestly, I would rather battle Corey in the first place, dude. You just mad you let a movie Little Mermaid you. And it was fishy how they only used half of his name too, but took the Boondock out of pistols. That's deja vu. Y'all see me Boondock stomping with a boot, Doc Martin, and now have his wifey rub my nuts like I got 2 dogs barking.
He's cooking, hold it down.
Shut up!
He's tearing it up. They're loving it, man. They're cheering back there.
On every corner, pocket checking fools, pool hall sharking. I know Billy earned me right. I got his cue ball marked in, but wait, your boys all talk. He called me a fucking peg-legged bum. So I'll reteach you how to walk and take the next step. Run. I got a red dead gun that'll make your headset drum. I'm loading barrels on the dock and the cargo red rum. I got people that put a sheet over faces. Don't get your head slapped, son. Because if they go to the match, you should probably bend them. Hey, hold it down. We work. I said we stand up and come and flex whenever FedEx comes. Putting boogers on your face, dropping dead bread thumbs. I live in a circus full of freaks and get your sideshow pass. If Billy blanks out, I'll smack him back to typo in class. I don't know why cats like you always write so ash. What's the point of having real legs when your rhymes all ass? And finally, first of all, before we get to last material, hey, I'm a fan, I respect you and any of the struggles you had, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's not gonna be racist. That would have been a crazy start to it, fucking I said, bro, but let's be honest, you got shot because you was mad they cut you off with a quick slide. You tried to run up on him and got marathon big time. Hey, yo, they got me, but shit's fine. Tekashi, 6'9", putting Billy on World Star, got y'all watching a snitch die. Apostrophe, bitch vibe. Because nobody thought you were dead, but it was awful to watch you talking in that hospital bed. Yeah, that's what she said. Hey! I said 2 earbuds up the nostril. I got shot in the leg. But magic bullet theory somehow, because it got to his head. I can't remember what you said, but bro wrote a blog as a play. I bet that pair of pants is on a fucking frame on top of your spread. Before the wedding, he went to Jared's, got a box for the leg, which is kind of ironic since he made you fucking drop to one leg. Hey, your odds? 1 in a billion. Have your face feeling really numb. When I start whooping Doc, went from a yacht club to a Billy one. So dump the Millie out here putting pistols up to a minigun. Feel pretty dumb when little Creasy has you doing the Ricky run. I'll be the first one to pull a snub out inside of a boxing ring like bing bada boom, and you'll see Billy Boone bada bing. And I said, is you the champ? He said he knew not a ting. He must have had a dream thinking Boondock the king, Splatoon pop team. Slap you back to the booties. Don't want to see me lift my shirt up like the fat kid in the Goonies. But when they cast the biggest nerd in battle rap to act as you in the movie, it goes to show us who you really are, like Shaggy and Scooby. Except your mask isn't spooky, a treasure map to a ruby. Fruity ace faggot, the way you call your vacuum a doofy, the way the cap is truly while your kneecap's a bit droopy. Might as ran up on his cripple and said, I know I asked for this, shoot me. And honestly, I appreciate y'all for holding down the sound. I keep it going, but due to injuries and this, you can only handle one round.
Alright, here we go, round 1, part 2. Billy Boondocks, let it go.
You did a lot.
Hold it down, you gotta pay attention.
And I like some of the things that you said. You compared me to a pistol, to a minigun, and he's a tripod. I said you said a lot. And I like some of the things you said. You compared me to a pistol and called yourself a minigun that you need a tripod to shoot, and you're already missing 2 legs. Everybody knew how this was gonna go. I heard that you lost your legs because you went to sleep in the snow.
Long time. Long nap.
And I can't fuck with it. Because I know what happened. They said it's a fresh blanket of snow outside, and he went and got under it. Is that the truth?
Couple blankets.
That's gotta be some crazy dope. For a nigga to get warm and go to sleep in the snow. Am I the only one tripping? No. This nigga said he got 40K on his legs. Did that come with this camera equipment? I bet you take them motherfuckers in the tub. You can't feel your feet, but you can feel your nubs. And when I got on the plane, I stood to myself and started to think about the things you were reminiscing about, like when your feet used to stink. I got another thought to see if I'm tripping. Doggy style with this nigga is a new position.
It's called a lazy dog.
Can you imagine him taking his legs off and start hitting? You made this happen. It's just a mission. 10 months of sobriety, and y'all got this nigga a battle. 5 years. What was your addiction? Name it. He had a variety to pick it. So, it's 2023. We gotta cut off old habits and make new solutions. You wanted 3 rounds. And that's where shit got deep. Cause I ain't think you could swim out there without feet. But I wasn't worried about a nigga who can drink. Cause you can't drink. You wanted 3 rounds. Okay, I come with a round, you come with a round, and in this round, it's shots on me. I gave him 3 rounds for free. I come with a round, he come with a round. What goes around, comes around, and this shot's on me. Or I can give you 3 more rounds. Spin the block like a dreidel and see. 3 360s. Peak the movement. That's a 1080 and a half pipe. HP. Half pipe or it's 10. I said I could give you 3 more rounds. That's 3 360s. Peak the movement. That's a 1080 HP and a half pipe. You got it? Or it's 1080 HP, the New Year's resolution. It's a new year, the Tiger. It's a different stripe. Oh, they said there was a draft, but the war was light because a Miller give a champ pain when he high on life. I mean, I chopped it and bagged it nice. Had it on my gun line like a razor slice or chewing tobacco. It looked like I was spitting on a mound when I pitched it right.
Okay.
Just to turn a fiend from a regular overnight when I let them tap the Rockies like Coors Light.
That was fire.
But let me put the steam I did in sight. We talking about beer. I said it was a draft. But the war was light. Miller highlight. The Miller give a champ pain when he high on life, and I turn a fiend from a regular overnight once I let him tap the Rockies like Coors Light. Wow. Buddy gon' pass. It remind me back in the day when Matt used to book us flights. A contract killer? Ain't no dotted line, but it's crazy how I signed for life. They literally used to function off of that white. Got a taste of that brown, and now the rest is history. I'm literally serving the passion of Christ. I mean, say what you say. I got different plays. I got some for the Bobby Browns, and the nigga on that cigarette that have him off that water like Bobby Boucher.
That's high quality H2O.
You still talking, but you are still talking. And I'm trying to find my way. Hold on. I said like Bobby Boucher, and you still talking, but you still talking. I said I'll pull up with the trumpet and drop a nigga, then make him say it with his chest like a drill sergeant. Now he pushing up flowers, it's crazy. They say the cemetery gonna have a new garden. It's crazy how it parallel to battle rap, how the flowers don't last long, but the view's gorgeous.
Oh.
But there's a body. The view's gorgeous, is the cemetery still open? Nigga, I punch like Klitschko, my fist go till your disc broke. It'll make your heartbeat skip slow and the vent close if it implode. How the fuck you gonna kill Bill and you can't literally wiggle big toes? Nigga, I shut down ventricles, the invincible.
Hey, hold it down back there.
Man, the mythical. If the plans is physical, the hands got rituals. If I go in my bag, it's it for you. If the static continual, the damage residual. I woke up 2 nights ago with a needle hanging out of my arm. I figured you could relate.
I never shot up though.
I figured.
Don't die, bro. Don't die.
I figured you could relate.
Hold it down though, for real. Dude just got out of the hospital. Let him spit real quick. Let him get his shit
Shut
off.
up!
I woke up with a needle hanging out my arm 2 nights ago. I figured you could relate. And I see here staring at you as a potential future. You could have been my fate. Ambulance picked me up, took me to the hospital, just to keep me safe. That needle that was hanging out of my arm was an IV, Roman numeral. You knew what it was for. The needle hanging out your arm make you grind teeth. Look at the shape. I ain't never seen a nigga top row do this before, like a roller coaster, like he doing the snake. Then I got on the plane, started racking my brain. Like, how much can I take from a nigga who neglected prayer? And ironic, God brought you down to your knees. Look at your state. And I ain't want to talk about leg injuries because I got popped, but the damage wasn't that great. But at least after the foul shit, I could walk back to the base.
Hey, please hold it down, please.
Take your ass outside.
I said I didn't want to talk about leg injuries because the damage I endured wasn't as great. But at least after the foul shit, I was able to walk back to the base. It was crazy, like the surgeon had a back catcher the way he threw the screws over the plate. Matt Voss called me in the hospital, wires coming out of my body. You would have thought the police was recording the tape. Remind me back when I was locked up in Utah. I'm lucky I escaped. Slim fast, I had to lose weight. It was the first time I understand a junkie could actually talk about drugs and then make them salivate. That's why you can't talk to me in my face. It's all a scandal. My facts hit me. I don't want to hear you talk about guns because when you shoot with your arm and you miss, you go between the toe like a thong sandal. The track's different. And I ain't even flexing. Just look right there. I'll take a half moon and hit a star and send them to the exit. It's like that. Y'all book Boondocks. And what did you get from it? I give substance. To the higher ups, I could dumb it down to Luxit, but I make a show just enough so the niggas love it. Boom.
Boom. Yeah.